What's up, guys? Average Kiwi Guy here. How y'all doing? So E3 is well underway. I think day one is finished. Well, day -2, because technically it starts on, well, I'm in America, it starts on Tuesday. So technically it's like -2. The first day of conferences. EA's didn't quite count because that was like their own little thing. This is really the first day of conferences. Bethesda is done. That crowd was very interesting, let's just say. Very interesting. So this is going to be a live reaction to GhostWire Tokyo. So the reaction itself is the live from when I watched it, when the conference happened. Everything else after that is recorded after the fact, and all the rest of it, as I'm recording it right now. So live reaction, everything else is post that, okay? So enjoy.
Peggy 16.
Please don't be scary. I mean, the concept seems very, very interesting. Like fighting spirits and people disappearing and stuff. Dude, this CG is eerily very accurate. Oh, holy shit. People just, Thanos snapped his fingers, man. Just gone. Oh, poor doggo. Poor doggo. Holy shit. Okay, that hand is weird. Oh, we got like a bow and arrow and stuff. Yo. It's like some Doctor Strange shit. Okay, she creepy. Damn. I thought those were gonna be like worms or something. Oh.
Don't fear the unknown.
Whoa.
Attack it.
Okay. 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 I'm about that. Seems very cool. All right. This for me was probably the highlight of the show, along with Doom Eternal. This was something new, something fresh. Like we had heard that Shinji Mikami was at E3. He was there for business, and that was kind of like, oh, like what's he up to? Thought like maybe because he'd be there for a studio, like maybe they're doing a new Evil Within or something like that. But no, brand new IP. Sort of like you're fighting spirits, and the lady that was out there, Ikumi Nakamura, I'm sorry if I say that wrong, the creative director there, she was fantastic, sort of describing it at the start, and she did a really good job. It looks like, I'm not about scary games, I'm not about horror games, but if this is kind of like, it's got a little bit of spook, but you are like, you're hunting it, like you've got the power to fight back. I'm not about the ones where I'm running from everything. If I can fight it, I think I'm in a better, I can handle those games better. So obviously I will have to see some more trailers to figure out if I'm gonna be brave enough to play it. But I do like the concept though, because I mean, like, Japanese sort of like supernatural stuff is very like, there's some very creepy stuff, like very interesting sort of spirits and things like that. And if they're getting into all that stuff, and like you're kind of like this spirit hunter and things, I'm about that. I think that would be a very, very cool thing. Obviously, like, this is just a teaser. This is just sort of a proof of concept thing, just to say like, hey, we are doing this. This is our new thing. We won't know how it really is until we start seeing gameplay trailers and things like that. I it I'm actually very like this was for me personally like very close to the highlight of the entire thing. Um, I love Doom. I love Doom. Like I'm looking forward to Doom Eternal, but we've seen Doom before. Even though like this is a new like, thing of it, but this is a new IP. I think new IPs with interesting concepts, like even though they're not proven yet, hold the most interest to me. So yeah, this was definitely the highlight of the Bethesda conference, which was I honestly, for me personally, was a very weak conference. Um, a lot that crowd, like there was certain people in that crowd that were just like, I know you're excited, and I know you really want to like support this company that you love, and like that's good on you, awesome, but when you are like becoming a nuisance for everyone to watch, it's a pain. It's a real just it drags it down. And I mean like the stuff they showed was they don't have much at the moment. They don't have much. And then if it wasn't going to be Starfield or Elder Scrolls 6, I'm kind of out. I'm kind of out on that. Like Fallout 76, meh. Um, and then yeah, all the rest of it thing. But getting back to GhostWire, I I if they can sort of, because I've seen Evil Within 2, I haven't played it because obviously yeah I'm a bit of a wuss. Um, but if they can like refine some of those controls and then like sort of make it into like, I don't want to say, could it be something like a modern, I don't want to compare everything to Dark Souls, but like that type of thing where you have these like specter, like these spirits that are very like, you saw the way their hands were and stuff. Like if it was something like that, like having that very like kind of, I don't know, like heavy sort of feeling, that sort of like thriller type feeling on it while you're fighting this monster, could be quite interesting. Um, it'll be interesting to see how much they focus on combat and how much they focus on story. That's going to be the issue, the kind of the balance they do there. How much sort of scare, how much not. They did say this is not going to be the sort of the survival horror that they're known for. This is more of a new kind of action adventure game. So maybe something similar to like Prey, like the new Prey or something like that. Like, you're fighting these spooky things, but you have the power to beat them, so you don't have that kind of fear of being overpowered so much. But obviously, when you get to the big ones, like they'll probably own you pretty quickly. Um, but yeah, it looks very very good, and it's gonna be interesting running around Tokyo with a bow and arrow, shooting spirits and stuff. I mean, it will be very interesting to see like how that all like sort of works together, and how they come about. When do I think it's gonna come out? I think this will probably be a new generation thing. I do think like this, we will see gameplay next year at E3. And then yeah, it'll come out on the next generation. I don't think we'll see this anytime soon. I think it'll be at least another year and a half away at least. May If they're pushing, like I honestly I don't think next, because you've seen yeah, I don't think anything's going to be pushing for the end of next year, not end of this year, but the end of next year. I think everyone's waiting for those new generations to come out. So I think the start of 2021 is going to be very packed. So I think that might be roundabouts where they go. So, it's got Shinji Mikami behind it. They've got a lot of good people behind this. So I'm very confident in it. Very, very confident. But yeah. All right, guys. Thank you very much for watching. I appreciate it. This is pretty much the E3 coverage that I'm going to be doing. I'm going to pick out the sort of highlights for me personally of all the conferences, and then do these sort of. I'm filming all my reactions as the conference happens, and then I'm sort of piecing it all together. So hopefully you guys are enjoying. So jump on the channel, have a look around. We got stuff up from the Xbox One that was for me this morning. For you, like probably later in the day or yesterday. So have a look around. If you like, hit the subscribe button. It'll be a good way to keep up with all the new stuff that's coming up on the channel. It's a very busy week, very busy week for me. Sort of getting all these videos up. Sorry, I'm not as fast as probably some of these bigger things, but I'm doing the best I can. So, thank you very much, guys. Thank you to all the subs. Thank you all the new ones, guys. We're on a bit of a sub roll. Getting close to 3,000. That 30,000 is looking more and more likely. So that's very cool to see. And yeah, thank you for hanging out with me, and I'll catch you next time. Peace. Bye.